guys, let's wrap this up. I'm here to teach you guys Merchant of Venice Act 4 as demanded. I'm not teaching the whole act dialogue wise because I'm already done teaching this with my people on Zoom. But I'm gonna try and do the next best thing. I'll do it sidewise with you guys. I hope that helps. Before we start, I have learned this from other YouTubers. They always keep pausing and asking people to hit like, subscribe. I'm sure you've subscribed. Otherwise, why would you be here? But in case you've not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, if you have a neighbor, just grab that person and make him subscribe. It takes like 30 seconds to subscribe. Please do that. Alright? And if you really like what I do today, comment. I always like it when people say something nice about it because it feels good, human nature. So I'm starting. Merchant of Venice Act 4. Alright, the scene begins. Antonio Duki hai hatkadi mein. He's in the court. The Duke comes. The Duke has a soft corner for Antonio. He tells Antonio, Bhai, I'm really sorry that thou as in you, have come to face a stony adversary. Stony adversary over here is Shylock. That you've come to face somebody who's a stone-hearted person. Alright, Antonio says, please, aap sorry mat bole. Yaar, I know you've taken great pains. I know you've taken a lot of efforts in order to change his rigorous course. Rigorous course is a stubborn demand. But since Shylock stands obdurate, since Shylock is stubborn, I'm here to face his tyranny and rage. I'm here to face his cruelty and anger with my patience. Alright? So I'm armed to suffer. I'm mentally prepared myself that I'm going to die today. So it's completely okay. Duke, second side. First of all, तुमको पता है ड्यूक कौन है ना? I mean, at this stage, I hope nobody is watching this video and thinking, Duke कौन है यहाँ पे? Duke तो वो cold drink था. Bad joke again, sorry. Duke is the karta dharta of Venice, okay? He's like the king of Venice. He's like the sheriff of Venice. He's right now the judge in this courtroom. He's going to be the deciding person. He has a soft corner for Antonio, but because he's on the side of the law, he cannot actually favor Antonio, alright? So he has to abide by the laws. Shylock comes in. On the second side, okay, so turn the page. The Duke says, Shylock है किधर? कोई है क्या? वो आ गया क्या? कोई लेके आओ यार उसको. शाम लेके आ Shylock को सामने मेरे, खड़े कर उसको. Shylock आजा मुन्ना, सुन मेरी बात यार, सुन. The Duke takes Shylock, उसको बोलता है देख यार, ये सब जो तू कर रहा है ना, we get it. तू एक point prove करने की try कर रहा है ना. Noted. देख बेचारे की हालत देख. Antonio is already feeling sorry. Antonio, sorry बोल, कान पकड़ के sorry बोल. Shylock, the world thinks and I think so too. मतलब all of us here in court think that you are putting on this act of cruelty till the last minute. But when the time comes now to take that pound of flesh, us time pe, you will show mercy and you will show forgiveness, which is not expected out of you. So we will all be amazed that, oh, bhai, Shylock is like a big, kind-hearted person. So Shylock, this is your chance to prove that you are a hero. You are a good person. So bhai, kar lena, bol de, show some pity. Look at Antonio's recent halat. Uska dekh kitne losses hue hain. Change your mind. Stop acting like a stubborn Turk and Tatar. Turks and Tatars ka mention hai wahan pe, which was a violent clan of people. Alright, he says stop being like them and turn into a soft-hearted person. So what do you say, Shylock? Should we just sumdi mein ye nipta dete hain matter ko, idhar hi settlement kar lete hain? And Shylock says, boss, well tried. But I have sworn an oath. मैंने कसम खाई है by my holy Sabbath. Sabbath over here is a holy Saturday of the Jewish calendar. Okay. So he says, मैंने मंगलवार की कसम मेरे को वैसा. Okay. So he says, I have sworn by the holy Sabbath that I have to stick by the oath that I've taken, that I will have my forfeiture. Forfeiture is the pound of flesh according to the bond that Antonio has signed. Side number 3. Duke को Shylock टॉन्ट मारता है. Shylock बोलता है, I know you guys are wondering कि मैं पैसा क्यों छोड़ रहा हूँ, मैं फाइन क्यों जाने दे रहा हूँ. Why am I still insisting on a pound of a person's flesh? I know you are wondering that. But can I tell you, मैं तुम्हें आंसर नहीं दूंगा ठेंगा. मैं तुमको सिर्फ इतना बोलूंगा, this is my humor. Humor मतलब mood. In Merchant of Venice, a lot of kids think humor is sense of humor. It's not. So humor over here is it's my whim, it's my fancy, it's my mood. बस मन हो रहा है मेरे को, मैं करूंगा जो मेरे को करना है, ठीक है? पर क्यों? Shylock बोलता है कि imagine कर, if there's a rat in my house and I spend 10,000 ducats to get it baned. Baned is poisoned. कुछ समझ में आया? नहीं आया? सुनते जा. मैं एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ. What if there's a person who hates cats? What if there's a person who hates the sound of bagpipes? What if there's a person who cannot tolerate the sight of a roasted pig? Okay? There's no reason to be given for these things. There's only one funda. And the funda is that your affection is the mistress of your passion. Affection over here is your emotion. Your emotions control your passions. Passions over here are actions. Alright? And sway it over here is your actions to what it, second wala jo it is affection, likes or loathes, likes or hates. Simple meaning, your affection equals to emotion, controls your passion equals to action. अगर तेरा अंदर का इमोशन हेट्रेड है तो तेरा एक्शन भी हेट्रेड का होगा. अगर तेरा अंदर का इमोशन लव है तो तेरा एक्शन भी लव का होगा. ठीक है. सो वी ह्यूमंस, everybody in this world, we are controlled by our affections towards someone. We are controlled by emotion towards someone. So when a person does not like a cat, a rat, a bagpipe, or a pig, there's no reason for this except the reason that they have this deep-seated hatred inside. And that hatred makes them show hatred towards these things. Then वो एक line बोलता है वहाँ पे. A person who has passed through inevitable shame, that person who's gone through a lot of offense, a lot of abuse in his life, he has no option but to give back shame. No option but to give back offense, no matter how shameful it is. वो ना मुझे कुछ मजा नहीं आ रहा किसी human का pound of flesh लेके. But जो एंटोनियो ने मेरे साथ किया, today he has put me in this position that I have to return the abuse back because he abused me. It's a very valid point, because अगर तू स्टार्टिंग से किसी को रोज टपली मारेगा, रोज टपली मारेगा, रोज टपली मारेगा, और तू एक्सपेक्ट करे ये बंदा कभी रिटेलिएट नहीं करेगा, आई थिंक यू आर मिस्टेकन. ये बंदा कभी ना कभी तो पलट के तेरे को टपली मारेगा ही. आज वो बंदा शायलॉक है. बसानियो बीच में इंटरप्ट करके बोलता है, दैट इज नॉट एन एक्सक्यूज. ये क्या एक्सक्यूज हुआ कि तू उसने तेरे साथ किया इसलिए तू उसके साथ कर रहा है? इज दिस एन एक्सक्यूज यू विल गिव टू एक्सप्लेन योर क्रूएल्टी? एंड शायलॉक एकदम थग लाइफ मोड में. शायलॉक बोलता है, बॉस आई एम नॉट हियर टू प्लीज यू विद माय आंसर्स. तेरे को पसंद नहीं है ना तो जा घर जा. बसानियो हाथ जोड़ के बोलता है, देख शायलॉक, I get it. I know you don't like Antonio. I know you don't love Antonio. But just because you don't love him, do you have to kill him for that? Because Shylock ने affection वाली बात बोली थी, that my affection towards him is not of love. So Bassanio वो बात को reference में लग के बोलता है कि I know you don't like Antonio, but just because you don't love Antonio doesn't mean you have to kill him. Fourth side पे Shylock बोलता है, tell me something. Hates any man the thing he does not kill? Which simply translates to, yes, I will kill everything I hate, and what I'm not killing is something that I don't hate. Which makes Bassanio say that every offense is not hate at first. Just because Antonio ने एक गलती क्या करी तो उसको hate करेगा. Shylock बोलता है, भाई, would you ever let a serpent sting you twice? Will you ever let a snake bite you twice? Snake यहाँ पे Antonio, serpent metaphorically is Antonio. Antonio ये सब सुन रहा है, पक चुका है. Antonio बोलता है, भाई तुम लोग क्या कर रहे हो? किसके साथ बहस कर रहे हो? Have you forgotten that this person is Shylock over here? Let me tell you something. It's easier for you to go and stand at the beach and command the high tide to reduce its height. Okay? That's easier. What's easier is that you go and scold a wolf for eating the young one of a sheep. An eweling is the young one of a ewe. Okay? ewe is a female sheep. So he says it's easier to scold a wolf because he made the ewe bleat. He made the ewe cry. It's easier for you to go up on the mountain tops and yell at the trees for making so much noise when they are being beaten around by gusts of wind, gusts of heaven, मतलब by strong winds. So strong winds से जब trees आवाज करते हैं, शोर करते हैं, तो तुम trees को जाके डांट सकते हो कि भाई आवाज करना बंद कर. Now all three things that Antonio cited are impossible. But what Antonio is saying, it's easier to do these things, but what's not easier is to change this person's heart, which is hard as anything else. So doing any of these three impossible things might be possible. What's never going to be possible is for you to change Shylock's mind. So please, I pray you, forget this. Let's just finish it off. ले मेरा pound of flesh, बात खत्म कर. Of course, Bassanio is his friend, तो वो खत्म नहीं करेगा. So Bassanio बोलता है, देख Shylock, for your 3,000 ducats, I've got 6,000 ducats. Shylock बोलता है, भाई 6,000 ducats में एक ducat को तू 6 pieces में भी काट ले, and if each piece equals to a ducat, hypothetically, I still will not take them. Okay? What I want is my pound of flesh. So Duke बीच में बोलता है, Duke बोलता है, यार Shylock यार, इतना stubbornness, इतनी जिद ठीक नहीं है. How do you expect people to show you mercy if you never show mercy? Shylock बोलता है, why do I need mercy? Next side. Why do I need mercy? I have not done anything wrong. You guys, you all Christians amongst you have so many slaves. You make them sweat under burdens. मैंने कभी तुम लोग को आके बोला है क्या कि एक काम करो यार, please give them good food, please let them sleep on your bed, please marry your slaves off to your daughters or sons? I never say that. Why not? Because the slaves are yours. You'll say that to me. You'll be like, slaves हमारे, हमको जो करना हम करेंगे, हमने खरीदे हुए उनको. मैं भी वही बोल रहा हूँ. ये pound of flesh ना मैंने खरीदा हुआ है. It's very expensive. I bought it for 3,000 ducats. It's mine. I'll do whatever I want with it. और किसी की औकात नहीं है भाई जो मेरे को रोक सके यहाँ पे. Duke takes offense to it. Duke बोलता है, ओ भाई औकात की बात ना करियो. Upon my authority, I may dismiss this case right now. But I'm interrupted by this letter. एक letter आया, एक बंदा आके उसको letter देता है, which is from Bellario. Okay? So I have sent for a lawyer to consult on this case and that person has sent me a letter. अगर ये लेटर नहीं आया होता ना तो मैं अभी ये केस डिसमिस कर देता, शटर बंद करके चाय पीने पे चला जाता है, बट बिकॉज बेलारियो का लेटर आया, इसलिए प्लीज मेरे अथॉरिटी की बात तो मत ही कर, ओके? मेरे पास बहुत अथॉरिटी है बट आई एम स्टिल ट्राइंग टू बी नाइस विद यू। तभी सेलेरियो उसको बोलता है कि सर यहाँ पे एक बार एक मैसेंजर आया हुआ, दैट मैसेंजर इज नेरिसा हु इज ड्रेस्ड अप लाइक अ clerk. By now we are done with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 sides are done. We are on the 6th side of Merchant of Venice. Pause करके एक बार देख लो यार, तुमको यहाँ तक समझ में आ रहा है क्या किया मैंने?